Now for some good news, something that we don't get very often in the gaming world. I mean, I guess because of who's making the content. Everybody like to make content about doom and gloom, but here's some good news here. Game Informer. If you know anything about Game Informer, these guys were making content in the magazine form not too long ago. If you went to GameStop, if you got the Pro subscription or the Pro membership, you got Game Informer. And there was at one time that I used to get all of them. I used to love them, and I still got some around here somewhere. But nevertheless, they went to a digital format not too long ago, and I was kind of bugged out about that because I actually look forward to to these magazines. These magazines are actually great, and for the most part, I kind of lost interest because I, I I like to be on my tablet. I love being on my PC, but I don't really sit there and read this type of content. Like I will read some things, but I wouldn't want to read this type of content on a computer. I love the magazines. The magazines had a lot of character, they had a lot of personality, and they were actually really good. I mean, this like one of the magazines was up there with like the Game Pros and the EGMs of the day. They were like on that level, and I felt it was kind of taken away from us when the digital side came about. But from the letter from the editor, Matt Miller, on March 26th, which was a day ago from me making this video, he made an announcement. I don't want to read this whole thing, but I may get too excited and I may do it. So if you're here right now and you don't want to listen to me read most of this, it's a good time to leave. I understand, but I'm actually excited about this. I will also put the link down in the description so you can check this out. It says, "We love gaming magazines. We're hoping if you're here, you do too." Oh, absolutely. But ours only can survive with the support from you. From 1991, a year, the year of the founding of Game Informer, our new standalone magazine subscription sends a full year of 10 issues to your doorstep, filled with exclusive cover stories, in-depth reviews, game creators, long-form features and retrospectives, previews of what's coming next in the gaming hobby, reviews of the most compelling games, and more. Now, let me tell you something. I will say this. Game Informer has done a really good job of this type of format. For 1991, you get 10 issues. That's like $2 an issue. Honestly, I think it's worth it. And like they said, it can only survive with the support from us. I'm almost think this is a no-brainer. If you got $20 for the year to spare, I highly recommend doing it. I don't know if Game Informer probably doing some wacky things now, because you know how some people are nowadays when it comes to gaming journalism and all this other stuff. I don't want to get into that right now, but hopefully Game Informer is that last, pillar of hope where we could get good magazines. I mean, we was already getting them beforehand, but hopefully we can still get those type of magazines in this format. And I think if they do that, this is a no-brainer. Like I said, the magazines used to look great. I mean, I love what they did with them. And just to have a physical copy of that magazine is absolutely great. It says, in recent months, it's sometimes difficult to know how to get Game Informer in your mailbox. And for that, we apologize. Requests for an easy, no-frills way to get a print magazine subscription are by far the number one request we hear from you. So a lot of people ask for print. That's cool. And that's what we're delivering today. We also want you to read while you're out and about. Digital magazine access is also included on your phone, tablet, PC, however you want to check us out. That's cool, because like I said, it's all about, in my opinion, it's always been about, choice. If you want to do one or the other. Now, a lot of these companies, even when it comes to gaming or whatever, they only try to give you one choice of just having a digital copy of something. This is cool. I love this. In addition, a subscription is the number one way to support everything else we do. Much of our content here on the website is free, including all of our game reviews, daily news, videos, event coverage, and more, all with minimal ads. So yeah, I get it. Some people will probably look at this stuff and be like, cool, I'll just look at it over here. But I believe, like, look, they should put the digital stuff, if you're going to, I think they should just put all this behind a paywall. And if you want the magazine, you get the digital stuff as a bonus. I don't think the digital stuff, I mean, you kind of like cutting your legs off. You just put all the digital stuff out there and you still want the, that's how I feel. But hey, maybe they'll do it the other way. Even a brief look around the gaming industry right now can be sobering. Hard times, layoff, cancellation, closures have impact of thousands of game developers and publishers, as well as other outlets like that we celebrate. We haven't been immune to the hardship. More than a dozen staff members still work here and bring you the magazine, website, podcast, live stream videos we roll out daily. And in the last 2 years, we've employed over 65 additional paid contributors from 9 countries worldwide. Through that work, we highlight 100 of games and creators are thoughtful and we hope entertaining articles and insight. It's not possible without financial support. I agree. Like if they're going to hire all these people, but the main thing is, and this is the way I look at it, Game Informer has to be exactly what it was when I used to get it when I was a pro member at GameStop. Those magazines were actually pretty good. I did not have an issue with them. I didn't see anything crazy or nefarious, and I actually thought a lot of their takes in reviews are pretty fair. So yeah, I believe there's something special about real physical magazine in your hand. Hey, you can remove magazine and put any type of media right there. So I totally believe that. Filled with beautiful layouts arranged and planned each month to celebrate what we love in the gaming hobby. We're betting big that many of you still feel that way, even as you also enjoy other ways to connect to our content. Please consider supporting Game Informer with a subscription and help us ensure there's a place to discover this work for another 30 years into the future. Thank you, Matt Miller, Game Informer Editor-in-Chief. Now, look, let me tell you something. I don't see, I haven't heard anything nefarious about Game Informer. If you guys know any of this crazy stuff like's going on at these other journalism places, please let me know because I haven't heard anything. But if they're doing this in good faith and they're going to give you that same content that you always been getting if you were on digital or always been getting when you was getting those physical copies in the mail, I highly recommend supporting this. This is one of the few moments in gaming where you see something and you have a good feeling that it's going to be a pretty decent product. I mean, you just don't get, stuff like this in gaming, not much anymore. It's either halfway done or not done at all, or has this issue, has that issue, has this problem, has that problem. And it's kind of disheartening. This is one of the few times I feel I can go to bat for this. I feel like this is something that is going to turn out good if it is sustained with financial support. Now, I'm not sitting here saying like I'm an advocate. I'm not getting paid for any of this. I will say this off the rip. I'm not. I probably should have said that earlier, but I will say that I can see a reason why you would buy this. I will see that. I'm definitely going to pick it up. $19.91. Definitely going to, that's the price for a year. You get, that $20. You really can't beat that. That's not bad. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to definitely sign up for this. I think this is pretty cool. And if you are going to, please let me know in the comments as well if you're going to as well. I think it's pretty awesome. All right, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all take it easy. I'm out. Peace.